Hey everyone. I recently was thinking about one thing that was coming into my mind quite a lot. Something that I noticed that not many people from spiritual community talk about. I didn't really recollect as of now many spiritual teachers talking about this at all. And the thing is that look at the world around, and everyone will tell you what kind of chaos is this, what kind of the COVID and all these political issues in between countries on the international level. People have big chaos inside themselves, and all this is kind of reflected outwards and adds to the chaos. First of all, what is inside is reflected outside. That's probably a quite well-known fact, but many people from the spiritual community will still talk about how world is kind of in a chaos, how world kind of needs fixing. In some spiritual communities, you could see even quite like renowned people talk about some kind of war between evil and light and all these epic battles somewhere in the astral realm and stuff like that. I don't know much about that from first hand. I haven't seen any battles really, but I have realized quite important thing, which I feel it's true. It really resonates with me, and that is the thing that it's all the play of our mind. All this so-called war or chaos, or this is really bad, this is really good, things like, for example, global warming or plastic pollution, or even eating meat, eating animals. I myself don't eat meat, but actually it's nothing really matters, from the higher perspective. Nothing really matters. Think about it for a moment. Everything is one. Everything is God. Everything is made from the one source. Everything is part of it. And if one source is love, and one source is ever-knowing, all-knowing, that means that there cannot be anything evil per se. There cannot be anything evil. It's just our ignorance, our arrogance maybe of our ego, that is telling us this, that this is good, this is bad. For example, there is a plastic bottle somewhere thrown in the forest, and we could think, oh, what kind of a dick just threw this bottle in the forest and made this place like a dump. From a human level, it's really true, of course. We don't want to pollute our planet with more shit that we produce and that is not recyclable, for example, and harms the environment. But from a higher level, everything is perfect, and it's only that filtering through our mind, through our ego, that is telling us these categories. This is good and this is bad. This is what we should do and this is what we should not do. This is what I should be and this is what I should be not. All of these categories are basically fracturing the unity into more and more and more splits. And it creates more and more and more distorted image of the world, of the creation, of you, of everything that is. So how to get back to paradise, how to get back to the unity? Simply by realizing this and realizing that nothing is bad, nothing at all, even politicians, even wars, everything that we normally call bad, it's just really our non-understanding of a bigger picture. And how to get through that, how to get to the higher levels, it's really practicing love towards those things, towards those people. It's all about finding how to love everything and finding in that everything is perfect as it is, We don't need to save the planet. We don't need to save anything. We don't even need to save ourselves. We are already dead. We just need to recognize it. This is something that some spiritual teachers talk about quite a lot, that we already are all of this. We are already Buddhas. We just need to realize that we are already that, that big self, the Atman. But this is part of it. This is big part of it. There is lots of resistance against COVID vaccine. This is lots of resistance against the system. Let's go and let's do some protest. And it may be good on a human level, but really from the spiritual standpoint, it's just putting yourself, some identification. I'm an anarchist, I'm a vegan, I'm this, I'm that, I'm against this one, I'm against that belief system, I'm against this ideology, whatever it is. But if we do that, we put ourselves from that oneness, we separate ourselves from the truth. And I just feel that this is a huge illusion that even many people in the spiritual community are still kind of looking through the mud waters and don't really see what's going on. If we start to see everything that is already perfect, there is nothing to improve, there is nothing to add, there is nothing to fix. The more we are able to see that, the more we will be able to rise into the higher, let's say, dimension, kingdom of heaven, as it's in the Bible, which I believe personally is right here, right now. It's just our filtering system through the ego, through the mind, from the belief system, from our conditioning, that doesn't allow us to see that and make us believe that some things are bad and some things we should, keep away. But it's the other way. We have to embrace it all. We have to embrace it all with our heart. So that's my message to you. I just wanted to share this because I don't think many people talk about this specific topic. So do with it whatever you want. If it resonates, take it in. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't. It's all right. It's all right. So bless you all.